Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio, everybody. What is going on? It is Gail here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Season 5 video. And today we are here to talk about a potential release or return date for Season 5. Now, of course, if you guys weren't aware and you've been living under a rock for the last few weeks, Season 5 has been postponed to early spring by the Danmachi anime team. They've said that it's due to production reasons and they want to have higher quality for the anime. And so they decided to delay episodes 12, 13, 14, and 15 to early spring. They didn't specify a date at all when in their initial announcement, and so we've been kind of predicting and expecting early spring to be around about March or April, basically. And more specifically, the reason why we've been aiming for early spring as those months is because effectively, if you look at any regular anime season, you know, it goes from January to March as the winter season, April to June is the spring season, summer is July to September, and then October to December is the fall season, right? And so obviously initially the thought process was that it would be around that time. However, with the release of Sword Art Online Volume 15, which came out a few days ago on January 10th, is when everybody was starting to get their copies of Sword Art Online Volume 15 in Japan. They got a certain attachment with it that suggested that it would start re-airing, Season 5 that is, would start re-airing on the 8th of February, which, if we take a look at 8th of February, is a Saturday. Now, this is where I'm kind of hesitant on saying that, yes, it's coming back, to be quite honest, because we still haven't gotten any official confirmation from social media accounts, official social media accounts, that is to say, or the official website. This is all just coming from people who have received the light novel and have a attachment with it. Now, of course, this should be also considered as official, but for me, and the reason why I've not made a video about this up until now, because this actually I saw on the 10th of January itself, literally I think an hour or so later after this post came out on Twitter, I got it recommended to me in my For You page, which is obviously because I obviously follow a lot of Danmachi stuff and everything. I got this on my For You page and immediately I was like, okay, so clearly it seems like it's coming back on the 8th of February, but we don't know exactly if this is true or not because none of the social media accounts have said anything. I mean, if you go over to the Danmachi Anime Twitter account, I mean, we'll take a look at the Danmachi Anime Twitter account quickly. And I want to see if we can take a look at the website as well. We still don't have anything regarding episode 12 coming out on the 8th of February. This is still their pinned post from the 27th of December, which is when they announced that it would be coming out in early spring. And I mean, if we take a look at this as well, again, there's nothing here as well in terms of news or updates in regards to the anime coming back on the 8th of February. So for me personally, I don't want to give you guys misinformation. Of course, I don't want to give you guys false information. I don't want to get your guys' hopes up because this could easily change. You know, this is just something that they've given out in attachment with, of course, Sword Art Online Volume 15. I was going to say 18 and 12. I don't know why. This is something that they gave out with Sword Art Online Volume 15. It's only in Japan as well, and also the other thing is these dates could easily change. This is something, because they've not officially announced it on their social platforms, means that this date could easily change as well. A lot of people have been also commenting on my video saying like, oh, Gail, did you see that they have announced the return of the anime on 8th of February? And I'm like, yeah, I saw the image. I did see the image, but there's no official confirmation. And it's why I'm making this video now, is to kind of double down on that point, and that I don't know how likely it is to come back because if you're gonna send it out with Volume 15 that you're returning on 8th of February, why haven't you mentioned anything on your social media platforms? Like, it's one of those things that it's not a spoiler for the light novel. If it was a spoiler for the light novel, sure, I get it. I completely get it. But it's not a spoiler for the light novels. It's something that would bring back excitement, of course, right? Because we're only a month away, that means, from the return of the anime, and it kind of goes in line with what I was expecting, with it being the 23rd of Jan or the 30th of Jan, around that time. So it's a little bit later than that, but still it's around that time compared to my initial dates that I was thinking it was going to be before they said early spring. but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's no, the fact that there's no confirmation from any of the social platforms, none of the official accounts, the Danmachi anime Twitter account, the Danmachi website itself, they've said nothing, zilch, zero information, makes me believe that this date is just a sort of rough date, in the sense of like, we might be back. we might be back. We're gonna put it out there that we might be back, but I don't know if they're actually gonna be able to potentially make it. And honestly, if I were to suggest to them to do something, I would personally recommend rerunning the entire season from the 8th of February, in my opinion, and then officially announce that episode 12 will be on this date, you know, after the 11 episodes are done re-airing. That way you're giving yourself at least a little bit more time. Maybe you can refine the older episodes as well and air them instead, right? Maybe that could help a little bit as well in terms of the excitement that you're, you know, they're trying to clean up everything about season 5 to make sure that it is what it should have been, maybe potentially, right? Or something along those lines. Because the thing is, no confirmation and no, you know, announcement officially tells me that they're not confident in this release date, to be quite honest. It really does, because why else would you not announce this date otherwise? There's just no reason for it. There's absolutely zero reason as to why we still don't have any confirmation of season 5 returning on 8th of February, if that is the case, right? And so that's what I want to say about, you know, this release date, and the reason why I've actually not made a video talking about this, in all honesty. Now, personally for me, right, I think in all honesty, like I said, I would rather they take a lot more time, to be honest. Make sure that the episodes are done right. Make sure everything is clean and in order. I don't mind if it takes another month or two, you know. Like, obviously, I don't want it to take until like July or August or something stupid like that. That's just too far away. That's just too far away. We know it. I know it. Everybody knows it, right? We all know it. If you do it in March or April, it's not that far away, and you've given yourself enough time to work on it. Again, we'll go back and check out JC Staff's production list right now. They really don't have a lot on their list right now. They really don't. If we take a look at their Wikipedia page, I know it's not probably the best place to look at stuff, but it generally has what's coming up in 2025. They don't have a lot, right? They don't have a lot. Honey Lemon Soda is going on right now, which I've heard is fairly popular and is doing well, apparently. And then you have in April their next show coming up, Danchro no Yujo, and then One Punch Man season 3 is coming out at some point in 2025. Obviously, they're probably working on all of these productions simultaneously and everything, right? But compared to what they were doing in, let's say, October, right, where it was like 5 shows, including Danmachi, you know, it's a lot less work comparatively, right? It's a lot less work. They're splitting their resources a lot less at this moment in time, and so I would prefer, if you still take a little bit more time, take a month or two extra, maybe do it at the end of March, middle of March, something like that, and, you know, give us something that's really worth watching. You know, give us something that's really, really worth watching. In all honesty, that's what I want to see. So for me, I don't mind an 8th February return. It's one of the, like I said, I predicted that it would return around the end of January, start of February anyways, initially, before they announced early spring. But yeah, also, some people might be questioning, Gail, if it's early spring, why is it coming out this early? Well, if you think about early spring months in Japan, it kind of counts February as part of it as well. Actually, no, that's a lie. It is March to May. So it's a bit weird then, because, yeah, actually, that's a bit odd, because I generally thought that maybe in Japan it would count it as, you know, middle of February, end February or something like that is spring, and so early spring would be Feb. But I mean, if it is March to April, March to May, just like it is in every other country and stuff like that, I guess it should be in March. So I don't know. This is going to be very interesting to see exactly how it pans out. Again, like I said, I don't want to give you guys any misinformation or anything of that sort. I would personally just wait, to be honest, until we get something regarding the Danmachi anime, or, you know, in terms of the website. If we get any information, you best believe I will be there to, of course, share it with you guys on this platform, on this channel. Be sure to get subscribed, because I will be sure to drop that information for y'all. But yeah, this is something that I don't know how true it is in terms of like, well, okay, I should reiterate, do believe this is true. I don't know how, I don't believe that they're going to abide by it is the issue. And there's a reason why we still haven't seen it on social platforms is what I'm trying to say more. So don't get me wrong. This Miyaka account, I truly believe that they got this. I mean, you can see the Sword Art Toria light novel in her hands or their hands. And so in my opinion, I mean, they did get this. The question is more so than anything else is why hasn't the official platforms announced it? Is there something more behind the scenes? Are they still not confident in this date? Was this pre-planned already beforehand? I do wonder, actually, now that I'm thinking about this, I do wonder, and this is a theory that I have as well potentially. I do wonder if this date was technically something they had planned for beforehand, in that sense that we were already going to get probably a week off at the start of January, right? So let's look back at it. The delay started happening on 19th of December, I think was the last episode we got. Yeah, no, 19th December was the last episode we got, because I watched that episode. Or did I watch that episode? I don't remember, actually. 1 second. I need to go back to the Danmachi Twitter. Oh my god, I have to go back so much here. But I don't remember. When did... Okay, I can just say Danmachi anime postponed. Let me see. When did it get postponed? Okay. December... Episode 12... was supposed to release on December 26th during Christmas. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Yeah. Okay. I remember now, because I'd come home early that day as well on Tuesday. And that's when we'd gotten the announcement. Yeah. Okay. So 26th December would have been episode 12. They would have probably taken the week off at the start of January because of New Year's and everything. An anime like Dragon Ball Daima and stuff took a week off as well. So episode 13 would have been January 9th. Episode 14 would have been 16th January. 23rd would have been episode 15. So no, actually, even with that week off, they would have probably met that date. Okay, this is just weird. All right, so maybe not the case I was thinking of, because initially I was thinking of maybe this was already like going to be the finale date. Like they were going to already put episode 15 or whatever it was on the 8th of February or something. But no, that doesn't make sense either. And I know that this says also the climax returns on the 8th of Feb. So that doesn't actually make any sense. Ignore me. I'm trying to think of reasons and possibilities. But yeah, either way, we'll have to just wait and see. This is something that we're going to have to just wait on patiently, rather than, jumping the gun and, saying like, oh, it's coming back on 8th February. I know a lot of people are running with that statement, which I should say you shouldn't be doing that. Like, I know some anime Twitter accounts and stuff are already doing that. Like, they're already suggesting that... the anime is coming back. Let me see if I can bring it up. I literally saw it earlier on Anime News and Facts. Yeah, this account's already doing it as well, saying it's returning on 8th February. I know another YouTube channel, SP Ritsu Analysis. He does a good job in terms of usually doing stuff with Danmachi and stuff as well. Big shout outs to him. But yeah, he said it returns, and he posted this 24 hours ago. Again, I don't want people to get misguided by the fact that it is returning on 8th February when we don't have anything official just yet, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say through this video. And hopefully you guys acknowledge the fact that it is still not officially confirmed that it is coming back on 8th February. But nonetheless, let's see what happens. Of course, be sure to check out my other videos as well on the channel. We've been doing a lot of content regarding just generally Danmachi stuff as well. If you want to check out the light novel content, there is. We've got some regular Danmachi content happening. So it's been good stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.